Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. You know I love tactical repeating crossbows, and I'm totally amazed by the output of the community that has formed around it. And one of the coolest engineers involved is Kevin Killerman. He is a German, and he actually is into ball shooting tactical crossbows. Now he mastered challenges that I was not able to master before, and this is his latest iteration of the product that he calls the Sling Hammer. It's actually a modern day Kugelschnapper or Ballester, because it is ball shooting. He upgraded it now to 12mm steel balls, and you can put a lot of them into the magazine. And yes, they rattle, but I don't mind. It's a tactical crossbow. It's not a silent sniper rifle. And it is now, I mean, look at the quality. I mean, the quality of the 3D print is just amazing. It's so much more heavy than earlier iterations. It's more solid, it's not creaking. Everything is just fine. You got an adjustable stock, of course, AR-15 stock. And you see he added this really long barrel, which is hexagonal. I think he wanted to avoid a round barrel, even though that is not really necessary, since by the German crossbow definition, this still is a crossbow, and therefore it's currently still unregulated, pretty much. You just have to be 18. In any case, it has the underlever repeating system that the Adder has, so you can easily cock it by pushing it all the way to the front and then back. But if you see closely, let me see if you can see this actually, you can see that the string is actually not pressing against the trigger, but it is pressing against the ball. Therefore, there is no free flight of the string before it hits the ball. And this makes it possible that the string is not kind of slipping over or under the ball, because that what always happened when I try to make powerful ball shooting crossbows. Now this works absolutely fine now, and I'm totally in love with it. And a lot of power too. This now has about almost 14 joule. This means he doubled it up versus the previous version, and this is basically because he's using heavier balls. Okay, let's do one more go. And yes, you can absolutely repeat it this quick way. Whoops. Second one down. So last time the 8mm steel ball of the previous version wasn't able to penetrate the can, and this time not only did it penetrate the can, but it almost got out of the bag, which I think I prefer it this way, since I can now reuse the ammo. Simply slide open the little door here and then put it in. As you see, I put on the throwing arm of the AR6 Stinger 2 Pro, which is actually spec'd at 90 pounds. But Kevin went for a shorter power stroke. So this only has 14 centimeters of a power stroke, whereas the Stinger has 15.5. And that's why this is only achieving 14 joule and not like over 20 joule like the Stinger 2. But Kevin already said that he wanted to increase the power stroke by another 4.3 centimeters or something, and that will then definitely put it above the 20 joule limit. And this is now serious competition to an air gun, and I think it's one of the finest 3D printed crossbows that I've ever seen. And of course the living proof that outlawing crossbows is completely stupid, since all you need is a 3D printer. One of the features that I absolutely love is that there is no lock built in here, but there is some kind of a ratchet thing here. So you can hear that when I cock it, then when I'm closing it, there's almost no more force at the end of the lever action here. Then it kind of snaps shut. And I love that. This is such a feeling of precision and quality. I'm really in love with that feature. Can't stop doing that. Now a lot of guys will now say, okay, then use a rifled barrel and pellets or something. That is not a good idea, because rifled barrels actually cause a lot of friction, and a firearm has enough energy to overcome that friction. But muscle operated weapons, you need every bit of energy that you can to transfer it into kinetic energy. So you don't want it, and you don't need it, because it's a round steel ball, and those don't need spin to be accurate. Now, is this as accurate as an airgun can be? No, of course it is not. Powerful and modern PCP airguns are more accurate than this. But is it accurate enough? I think so, you tell me. So can you buy this one? No, you cannot. You can print it, and I put the link to the STL files down there for you. Watch out, Kevin is constantly updating it, so make sure you got the latest version, you got the version that you want. In any case, I think he wants a few euros for a download, but it's worth it. The amount of energy and time that that man invests in this design is amazing, and I'm completely in love with it. So what do you think about this iteration? I think it looks absolutely rad. I love it. I really love it. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, that's it for today. Thanks and... Bye-bye.